Good morning. This is Jason Selvog with the Stearns County Soil and Water Conservation District with your conservation report. This morning I thought I would talk about a couple programs that we have available at the Soil and Water Conservation District. One of the most common programs we use at the Soil and Water District is the Crp program. What some landowners don't know is there's two types of Crp. There's the general Crp sign-up that is the one that's been around since 1985. Usually it's larger fields that you can enroll. That is a competitive sign-up. So landowners make an offer on a particular field or field that they want to put in, and they receive a score based on what they want to do called the Environmental Benefit Index score, or EBI. That score is based off of where you're located in the county, where you're located in the state, as well as the type of cover that you're putting on the ground. And you compete with other landowners to get enrolled. And at the district, we help you with that score. We help you. We let you know what types of covers will score better than others, and then we would also help you determine, what type of seed mixtures or tree plantings that you would have to do if you were accepted into that program. The other type of CRP is called the continuous CRP, and the continuous means that it's continuously open for enrollment as long as you're eligible. And those types of practices are mainly for water quality or wind erosion practices. So filter strips, buffer strips, wetland restoration practices are very common. To be eligible for that, you just got to meet the cropping history, and for a lot of the wetland type practices, you have to have either close proximity to certain types of wetlands, streams, rivers, ditches, or you have to have wet soils on your crop ground. And those areas those types of practices are also available for native grasses, wildflowers. We can do some tree plantings with those depending on the practice. So that's just a couple differences between the two types of CRP. Crep is another program that we use at the Soil and Water Conservation District. The Crep program is a combination between the CRP program, utilizing wetland practices or water quality practices, in combination with the state of Minnesota's Reinvest in Minnesota Easement program. So it's a combination of both of those. It is a 15-year CRP contract, but is also a perpetual easement that gets attached to that. So it's a forever program. The landowner is paid a one-time payment from the state of Minnesota based on the value of the land, as well as the CRP payments that would come for the first 15 years during that time frame. The Crep program is basically a CRP planting, so it would be native grass and wildflower planting. In some cases, we can do trees depending on where it's located in the state, as well as the landowner can receive cost share to implement the cover type that you're going to put on there. So between the CRP payments, cost share payments, and the state of Minnesota RIM payments, most of that cover should be paid for, if not 100%. These types of programs are only available for certain areas based on soil types and location within the drinking water management areas of the county. So if you're interested in an easement on your program, contact the Soil and Water Conservation District. We can look at options and see if there's something available for that type of an easement, and then we can also let you know what the payment would be. Currently, the Stearns County payments range anywhere from $3,000 an acre up to $5,500 or $6,000 an acre, just depending on what township you're in the county. And those numbers do change about every couple of years. They do tweak those numbers to make them more relevant to the current land value in the county. Another program available at the Stearns County Soil and Water Conservation District is a Minnesota Land Trust easement within the Sauk River watershed of the county. These types of easements are perpetual easements, so they're forever easements, and they are available if your land is located within the Sauk River watershed. So it's not just Stearns County; it's in some of the surrounding counties as well. That watershed goes outside of Stearns County, but it does cover 2/3 of the Stearns County area. Those easements pay about 20 to 40% of the estimated land value of the property, and what they call that is the easement value. So they figure if you have a perpetual easement on that property,